So I want to talk about something very personal and private. A lot of people don't know this about me, only like my closest family, closest friends, but for the last 4 to 5 years, I have suffered with like anxiety attacks, panic attacks. Um, I hid it very well from people because I would just avoid situations, whether it was a birthday party, a gathering. I missed out on a lot of things. A lot of people took it personal. It wasn't personal. It was something that I was really struggling with. Like a 30-minute drive from home was too far for me and I couldn't handle it. It was really hard and I dealt with it every single day of my life. Every day I had to talk myself down. I had to find a way to get comfortable. It was just, there were so many things that not even my husband knew. It was so bad, and over the years it got worse. It progressed, and I was so in denial because in the beginning, when I first came up and I went to the doctor, it was like, no medication. I want to get through it on my own. I want to do it on my own. I'm stronger than this. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so here we are, 4 or 5 years later, and it got worse. I did have a robbery at work back in October, which I think triggered it to a higher extent because then I started waking up out of my sleep and panicked attack. It was scary and it was really consuming my life, my mind. I was in a really bad place. I finally went to the doctor, and at that point it was kind of medication was an option, and it was something that people are very quick to judge and say no about, but I can honestly say this was the best. I can honestly say medication was really, it saved my life because there are things I can do now that, and it was little things. It was things I didn't even want to say out loud because it was silly. Like, it got to the point where if me and my husband were at the grocery store and he was going to go to a different aisle, I would start to panic. And it was like, that's not me. That was never me. So, through this, it's been where like I can be in the store for 45 minutes by myself. There's so many things I can do now. And like I said, saying it out loud and really speaking about it brought it to light because I didn't realize how bad and how much I needed help. Like therapy, it's just been such a blessing. It's been tough, and for anybody else out there that struggles with it or goes through it, it's hard. And if you were like me, like medications for the week, medications this, medications that, it is really, it didn't make me any different. It doesn't make me drowsy. I don't act different. If anything, my mind is at peace. I feel happy. I feel a lot less agitated. It was a game changer for me, and I just wanted to talk about it because it's something that, I'm not ashamed of anymore. This is who I am. It's what I have to do to make myself healthy for my kids, my husband, my family. It's something that it's real, and people struggle with it every day, and there's no shame in it. And I just wanted to put it out there in case anybody's wondering where I've been, why am I like this, or why do I act like that, or does she like me, does she not like me? I don't avoid you because I don't like you. I avoided you because I was going through a struggle. So just to wrap things up, I did take the last 12 weeks off of work, which was honestly the best thing I could have done for myself mentally. It was time just to kind of go through my feelings, what I was actually going through, how to handle it. My husband took the first 6 weeks off with me, which is a blessing in itself. He's so patient and accommodating for me, and it was a chance for him to understand what I was going through as well. I thank him for it. I love him. He deals with a lot, and not a lot of people can handle it, but he handles it like a champ. But overall, I'm better. I feel good, and every day is a new day. I take things one day at a time, and I know that this is going to make us stronger. It's going to benefit my family, and maybe one day it's going to be so I can help somebody else, maybe even my own children one day. Who knows?